Chapter 11. More about air. You have learnt that air is present all around us. You can't see air, but you can feel it. You can feel the air against your face while riding a bicycle or while running. The branches of trees sway due to moving air. Cloths hung on a line move when the air blows. You also know that air is needed to breathe. The air you breathe in contains oxygen, and the air you breathe out is rich in carbon dioxide. You have also learnt that life exists on the earth due to the presence of air and water on it. The atmosphere. The air that surrounds the earth and is all around you is called the atmosphere. The Earth's atmosphere is thicker near the Earth's surface. It becomes thinner as we go up. As the atmosphere becomes thinner, the amount of oxygen in it also decreases. It is for this reason that mountaineers carry oxygen cylinders when they climb high mountains. The Earth's gravity keeps the atmosphere in place. Let us learn about the layers of the atmosphere. Life skills. To stay healthy, it is important to breathe in clean air. Do not pollute the air around you. Layers of the atmosphere. The picture given below shows the different layers of the atmosphere. Troposphere. It is the layer just above the Earth's surface. It extends up to 15 kilometers above the Earth. We live in this layer. Winds blow, clouds build up, and weather changes take place in this layer. Stratosphere. It is the layer that lies above the troposphere. It is about 35 kilometers thick. It is a clear, cloudless layer, where stars shine and jet planes fly. In the upper part of the stratosphere lies the ozone layer. The ozone layer acts as a huge shield that protects us from the harmful ultraviolet rays of the sun. Ionosphere. It is the layer that lies above the stratosphere and is thin with electrically charged particles which help radios to work. Exosphere. It is the layer that lies above the ionosphere. It is a very thin layer with very little air. Beyond it lies space. There is no air in space. Importance of the atmosphere. The atmosphere has several gases that are required by living things. Oxygen is required for breathing. Carbon dioxide is required by green plants for the process of photosynthesis. Plants get nitrogen from the soil, while animals get them from the plants they eat. Helium gas is filled in gas balloons. Neon gas is used in glow signs. Argon gas is filled in electric bulbs. The atmosphere helps to maintain the right temperature on the Earth. It prevents the Earth from getting overheated by absorbing a larger part of the heat from the sun. It prevents the Earth from getting too cold in the night by retaining the sun's heat. The ozone layer protects us from the ultraviolet rays of the sun by absorbing it. Ultraviolet rays can cause diseases like skin cancer and eye problems in human beings. The atmosphere protects us from small masses of matter that fall from outer space. These masses, called meteors, can cause great damage if they hit the Earth's surface. When meteors enter the Earth's atmosphere, they get burnt due to friction. Composition of air. Air is a mixture of gases, water vapor, and dust particles. The atmosphere contains 78% of nitrogen, 21% of oxygen, and 1% of other gases. 0.03% carbon dioxide, helium, argon, neon, etc. The amount of water vapor present in the air in a place at a given time is called humidity. Places near the sea have high humidity. Properties of air. You can conduct various experiments to understand the different properties of air. Air has weight. You must have noticed that an empty gas cylinder is easier to lift as compared to a filled one. This clearly explains that air has weight. Air occupies space. You must have noticed that when you blow air into a balloon from your mouth, it gets enlarged. This is because air occupies space and pushes the balloon outwards. Air carries sound. You can hear your mother call you or your friend speaking to you because when sound is created, it vibrates the molecules of air and the sound reaches your ears. Sound cannot travel in vacuum. Air is needed for burning. There can be no fire without air. You must have seen a popcorn server fanning the burning pieces of coal. He does so to increase the air supply, thereby making the piece of coal to burn more. Air exerts pressure. Air exerts pressure in all directions. You can empty juice from a Tetra Pak due to air pressure. If you make a single cut on one side of the pack, the juice flows slowly. But if you make another cut on the opposite side of the pack, the juice flows out faster because air enters the Tetra Pak from one side and pushes the juice out from the other side. Some uses of air pressure in daily life. It is important to remember that air flows from a region of high pressure to low pressure. An aeroplane moving in the air can move forward and pick up speed because it pushes the air away, thereby creating a low-pressure area. When you drink a liquid using a straw, you suck at the straw and remove the air from it, thus creating a low pressure in it. Air pressure on the liquid pushes it to rise in the straw. A doctor's syringe also works on the principle of air pressure. When the plunger is pushed inwards, all the air is removed from the syringe, thus creating a low pressure in the syringe. When the needle is put in the medicine and the plunger is pulled out, the air pressure acting on the medicine in the bottle pushes the medicine into the syringe through the needle. An ink dropper or medicine dropper also works on the principle of air pressure. When the rubber top of the dropper is pressed, the air from inside the tube of the dropper is pushed out, thereby creating a low pressure. When the tube is put in the ink and the rubber top is released, the air pressure acting on the ink pushes it into the dropper. Factopedia. You do not get crushed with the air pressure around you because the air and fluids inside your body balance it. Factopedia. An instrument called barometer is used to measure air pressure. Air pollution. Man is dirtying the air around him by adding undesirable things to it. Air pollution is the addition of undesirable things into the air. Things that cause pollution are called pollutants. Man pollutes the air in the following ways: by setting up industries which release smoke and harmful gases into the air, by the burning of fossil fuels like petrol and diesel that add harmful gases to the air, by burning dried leaves, by burning crackers, Breathing polluted air can cause respiratory diseases like asthma and bronchitis in humans. We can reduce air pollution in the following ways. Use eco-friendly fuels like CNG in vehicles or use unleaded petrol in vehicles. By planting more trees. Trees help to clean the air by releasing oxygen and taking in carbon dioxide. By getting the vehicle pollution checked regularly. By getting filters installed in the chimneys of factories. Each one of us should do our bit to keep the environment clean. New words. Atmosphere, the blanket of air that surrounds the earth. Humidity, the amount of water vapor present in the air at a given time. Air pollution, the addition of undesirable substances into the air. A quick recall. Air is present all around us. We can feel air but cannot see it. The blanket of air present on the earth is called atmosphere. The atmosphere consists of 4 layers: troposphere, stratosphere, ionosphere, and exosphere. The Earth's gravity holds the atmosphere in place. Air is a mixture of gases, dust particles, and water vapors. The air contains 78% of nitrogen, 21% of oxygen, and 1% of other gases, 0.03% of carbon dioxide, argon, neon, helium, etc. Air occupies space, has weight, carries sound, is essential for burning, and exerts pressure. Several human activities cause air pollution. It is the responsibility of each one of us to reduce air pollution.